What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today I'm going to match against BeastlyGible, one of my good friends. Remember to go check out his channel and make sure to drop it in the description below. Looking at my side of the field, offensive Rotom Wash, Swords and Scissor, which could potentially Mega Evolve, Sub 3 attack Delphox, Choice Scarf, Helio Lisk, and Choice Bandit Azumarill, and Assault Vest Machamp. My opponent has threats as well, but as long as I play well and predict well, I don't have to worry about that much. My opponent's Salamence could possibly be a problem, but then again, I have an Azumarill that's Fairy type, and I also have an Assault Vest Machamp, so if I'm at full HP, I could easily take down my opponent's Salamence with a Stone Edge. But as we head out into battle, me and my opponent both lead off with their Rotom Wash. I was thinking that it might be the defensive Rotom Wash like mine, but no, he turns out to be the Choice Scarf Rotom Wash, tricks me, and as I go for the Will-O-Wisp, of course I miss, and he's gonna abuse this next turn, switching out into his Charizard. Of course, Charizard's a fire type, so Will-O-Wisp will not affect it. So as I make my own switch out into my Heliolisk, because I can't do anything, so I'm kind of forced to, my opponent sets up a jam. Now, if you guys remember in my last battle, this was a huge problem for my, and now the tables are turned, and this chart could possibly sweep me. But as I said, my Heliolisk is Choice Scarf, so I will be able to go for a Volt Switch as I Volt Switch out into my Azumarill. I knew that it could not one-shot my Azumarill, so I'm just gonna fodder it this turn. Going for the Aqua Jet does a decent amount of damage, but he will be able to take me out next turn with an Earthquake. Does not bother me too much because now I can send out my Heliolisk and kill off my my opponent's Mega Charizard X with the Surf. So that's a dead Charizard. That could have like I said, that could have possibly swept my team, so I'm kind of glad that it fainted, not dead, because Pokemon don't die, they faint, I guess. But anyways, as he sends out his Mamoswine, I could have just went for another Surf, but I'm pretty sure that he's the Focus Sash set, so I'm just gonna decide to make a switch out into my Rotom Wash, predicting an Earthquake, and he does exactly that as he makes a switch this turn out into his Rotom Wash. I just go for a Will-O-Wisp, and luckily this time I actually hit. So the residual damage will be nice on my opponent's Rotom Wash. Also, guys, I kind of sped this up. Tell me on the comments if you guys don't want me to speed this up. Personally, I like it sped up, so just tell me, and from now on I won't speed it up. But as I make a switch out into my Heliolisk, my opponent Volt switches out. Now, he sends out his Aegislash. Now, I can't do much to this Aegislash. I mean, yeah, I can't do much to it, so I just decided to Volt Switch out into my Rotom Wash because I wanted to burn this Aegislash. It's kind of obvious that he's going to get up a Swords Dance, which he does. As I go for the Will-O-Wisp this turn, I believe I do miss once again, so wow, my luck is not looking good this battle, but he sets up another Swords Dance, so he's now ×3. God damn, that might be a problem. But this turn, I will be able to land Will-O-Wisp living a ×3 attack Shadow Sneak. This is the bulk of Rotom Wash, so there you go. This is why it's OU and OU. So yeah, I will be able to burn my opponent's Aegislash, which is kind of good because now it won't be able to do as much as it possibly could have. But now I'm kind of forced to switch out because I'm locked into Will-O-Wisp. Why would I burn something that's already burned? So I decided to make a switch out into my Scissor as my opponent gets another Swords Dance up. Not scaring me too much, I guess. I do believe I just Mega Evolve here. I'm not too sure on that. Yeah, I do Mega Evolve here as I believe I just go for a U-turn, U-turning out into my Rotom Wash again. It doesn't kill as he goes for the Shadow Sneak, doesn't do that much, brings me down to about 50%, I guess, around 50%. Like I said, I go for the U-turn, brings him down to as well 50%, maybe 40%, I don't care personally. It's some type of percent, but after the leftovers and burn damage, he will be on yellow HP, I believe. Yeah, there it is. So I go for a Hydro Pump here, I think, as he goes for the King Shield. It's cool, he's just gonna take more Will-O-Wisp damage. So oh no, I go for a Thunderbolt, never mind, my bad. I go for a Thunderbolt. Like I said, it's cool. He's gonna get more burn damage, so it doesn't matter too much. I think he just wanted to see my Rotom Wash would have done, but he knows at this point that his Aegislash is pretty much useless, so he's not even gonna switch out into his Mamoswine, predicting the Thunderbolt, because he knows that even if he does switch out now, he's not gonna get another chance to set up another Swords Dance, and yeah, it's pretty much just useless. So he's just gonna decide to fodder it off as he goes for another Shadow Sneak. Doesn't kill me off, so that's how I kill it off with a Thunderbolt. So in comes in his Ludicolo, and he goes for the Rain Dance, and that animation looked freaking amazing. I gotta dance with this Ludicolo. But he's gonna go for an Energy Ball because he can't surf my Heliolisk, Heliolisk, because of the dry skin. As I Volt Switch out, does a decent amount of damage into, I believe, my Delphox. So now I'm gonna make another switch out back into my Heliolisk, predicting a surf. And because of the dry skin, I will go right back to about 50% of my HP. It goes for the Skull, doesn't matter too much. Like I said, I go right back to around 50%. So Dry Skin is a wonderful ability on Heliolisk. Kind of works out in this scenario. But I'm going to decide to fire off my Rotom Wash here because I really don't need it. It's at 21 HP. I mean, I can still rest. I can go for a Choice Scarf rest, but it's basically just useless to me. So this turn I send out my Scissor, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna make a switch back into my Heliolisk, except this turn I baited him to go for a Scald against my Scissor. So my Gibble was like, you son of a bitch at this time, and I would be too. But my Heliolisk is back at almost full HP, so this means I could easily take an Energy Ball. Well, not easily, but I will be able to take an Energy Ball. Just Volt Switch out safely. I do land a crit, and I don't switch out into my Scissor, and just go for a Bullet Punch and kill off my Colo. So doesn't matter too much, and he sends out his Mamoswine. So I know that his Mamoswine is Focus Sash. I already said that like 15 turns ago, something like that. But I do know that he's Focus Sash. Now, the reason why I just went for Grass Knot is because I really don't want anything else on my team taking Earthquake. So I just decided to sack my Delphox. It's all good because I have this Mega Scissor, which is just gonna take down my opponent's Mamoswine with a Bullet Punch. So that's a dead Swine Flu. Yeah, the rain stops, all that good stuff, I guess. My opponent sends out his Burn Rotom Wash, and I make a switch, I believe, out into my Heliolisk, predicting a Will-O-Wisp or a Hydro Pump, whatever he wants to go for. He shows me that he does carry the Will-O-Wisp, which I was kind of thinking, well, he is the Choice Scarf Rotom Wash, so his plan is probably just tricking first turn. And yeah, because he seems like a defensive set, like I said, because he carries the Will-O-Wisp. But having a Choice Scarf on a Pokemon that has Will-O-Wisp, maybe that's interesting. Maybe that's the standard Rotom Wash that I don't know. I don't play much OU. But anyways, looking at the battle, he Volt Switches out into my Scissor. I have gotten off topic so many times, or off battle so many times in this battle. I kind of want to apologize. But my opponent sends out his intimidating Salamence. He's just gonna go for Fire Fang, kills off my Scissor. Doesn't matter too much because I still have this threat called my Machamp. Now, what my opponent's gonna do, and this was kind of smart on his part, he's gonna decide to switch out into his Rotom Wash here, kind of firing off as for the Stone Edge. Now, I do luckily have the No Guard on this, so I'm not gonna miss a Stone Edge anytime soon. But he made this switch because he wanted to get the Intimidate off on my Machamp. So I guess that's a decent play. That's a really great play, actually. He shows me that he goes for the Hone Claws. Now, if he had went for the Dragon Dance, I would have been extremely scared because I know the Stone Edge does not kill. But I was thinking that he would have been able to kill off my Machamp with a Outrage or Dragon Claw, whatever. But I have a modest Heliolisk instead of timid, so that would have been a problem if he had went for the Dragon Dance, but of course he didn't, so that will be able to give me the 2-0 victory in my favor. Remember to go check out BeastlyGible. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.